All right. We have another game for you today. Good luck, have fun, good luck indeed. Thunder Nerd in the blue is going to be trying to execute a ram rush with two archery ranges behind. Now, I will say this right off the bat. This is not the highest elo of play, as you can see from the deer pushing and some other, idle time and this, that's, and whatnots. But with that being said, I think this strategy has a lot of potential, even at higher elos. Also, it doesn't really matter if the strategy is fantastic or not. What matters most is that you enjoy playing this strategy. And I think Thunder Nerd is having a lot of fun with this new strategy. We've been talking a whole bunch about how to improve this and so on and so on. And he actually sent me in 4 recordings. That's how proud he was. I want you to keep that in mind as you probably, because you're terrible people, criticize the bejeebies out of absolutely everything. Now, it used to be that Franks at lower elos were notorious for castle dropping, and that's exactly what Red is aiming to do in this matchup. Aggression at lower elos is like, Bill, do not compute, do not compute. What do? I do not know. Error. And people would win a lot of games simply by castle dropping their opponent. Now, I think this could also be true for, well, early ram rushing, learning a simple build. And learning builds in general is a good idea to improve your play. So why not have some fun and learn a ram rush build? So the way that Thunder Nerd explained this to me is go for a relatively normal Dark Age. Go about 21. I guess he went 20 free pop up. He's probably also improving the strategy as he is playing this. And then go all of your villagers onto wood and onto gold, having just a couple on food to keep producing villagers when need be. Actually, you could delete this mill, for example, and have another 100 wood in the bank. I think he could have actually gone up a little bit earlier. But the villagers are coming forward. They are going to be constructing double ranges, a blacksmith now, and then a siege workshop to top it off. He said prioritize the rams first. 2 rams to take down the gate. That should be enough. Constructing a third while you're pushing that gate. And as this is going on, Red's collecting stone in the back. Alright, I told you, it was a little bit lower elo, okay? He should be having these guys on. Guys and girls, there's 3 women in there, not just 2. Should have these on stone. And also, yeah, I know, it's not the fastest castle drop you've ever seen in your life. Actually, it's going to take him to, I think, like 28 pop to go up over here. Yeah, 28 pop to go up. You can honestly make a Frankish castle drop work at 24 pop. I know that's blowing your mind. I actually did a video on that as well, the Frankish castle drop, where you then construct 2 petards and you put a whole bunch of knights behind it, and it absolutely wrecks your opponent's day. So Red is going for a meme strat here as well. But Red, what? Why don't you have loom? If you're gonna go for a forwards castle drop, I would highly recommend that you get loom for your villagers. And now, oh no, he sent all of his villagers. Oh, F. Have you ever sent your villagers forward unprotected and they just run into your opponent's military units? That's such a bad feeling overall. Now, on the plus side, Red does kind of know where he wants to drop the castle. He knows that Blue, Thunder Noob, is taking wood over here, and that would be a very, very good spot to drop a castle. But the push is already here. Is it going to be a base trade? What do you think? I think having military is much better than not having military. And a castle drop is cool and all, but if you don't have any military units behind, I mean, imagine if Red was able to crank out a couple of knights at home to protect himself. That would be huge. But his eco is at the absolute limit. He did not do a good job with all of his idle time, and so forth, and so forth, and so forth. A 24 pop castle drop with Franks, like I said, is possible, but it does push your eco to limit as well. But 28 pop should have much stronger economy than what he's showing right here. Going for barracks. Meanwhile, is the castle being constructed? Yes, it is being constructed, but first constructing the mining camp, and looks like this is going to go down. And since this is now on fire, the archers just run in and they can pick off absolutely everything. I also don't really agree with deleting the wall over here unless you quickly construct a house behind it. The castle is up over here. Did need to evacuate. Looks like one villager only got killed from that castle. So a lot more damage done with the Cumin archer rush. Oh, constructing that house needs another house over. Oh no, disaster. Bring the woman back and construct another house, please, for crying out loud. Everything is getting absolutely demolished for Red at home. His eco is running away. There's a wolf. Oh no, and there's another wolf. Did he actually? Oh, he still didn't pick up loom. Everything's falling apart. Thunder Nerd is still in feudal, but who cares if your opponent has literally 0 eco? Is there any progress being made forwards over here? No. Nothing. 0. There's the wall is still here. I think adding 2 petards is actually a lot of fun if you're the Frankish player. And now this has been spotted, and villagers are dying to 2 archers because there's no TC. Oh, absolute disaster. So bad. More archers are incoming, and this is going to get cleaned up. And honestly, at this point, it's already GG. Cool. You're taking down the stone wall, but what good is that? A singular throwing axeman, guys, might actually bring the game back for Red. Red must be thinking, like, what's going on? I do this Frankish castle drop all the time against these noobs, and it works out so well. Not against Thunder Nerd. He's a speedy boy. He has Thunder on his side. Actually, if he could get another 350 something stone, he could drop another castle. That would be kind of devastating for Thunder Nerd. Using the double feudal TC bonus. Very nice. Everything over here is getting cleared out. Slow and steady wins the race. This is where all of Red's economy is at this point. 8 villagers remain, and they're all behind this castle mining stone. I mean, this is GG if I've ever seen it. Even cleaning up that throwing axeman and the scout with just villagers. Well played. You are very good. Are you a smurf? And Thunder Nerd goes, no. It's a new strat. Okay. Chi-chi. Well played. And then he says, Cumins are bleep strong as all. So, obviously, for whatever elo Thunder Nerd is playing it at, this is quite a strong strategy. If his opponent is pointing out how strong this is, and it's working so well for him. I mean, he was so excited about this strategy that he sent me in like 4 or 5 recordings on this strategy, and I've been honestly very happy to cast a bunch of them because it made me smile. It makes me smile when you guys make a strategy that you care about, that you enjoy, that you're getting unexpected results with. I swear to God, though, if you do the Berber Villager Rush strat, I will come over to your house. Anyway, my point is, no, whatever. Berber Villager trash. When you guys make strategies, I really do enjoy casting those games, regardless of the elo that it is. And I know you guys are very picky. When I post videos, you're like, oh, what elo is that at? You must be a nub. And I'm like, yeah, I am kind of a nub. But you know what? I enjoy playing Age of Empires nonetheless. And that's what I love about this community is we're always coming up with new ideas. It doesn't matter if you're a noob or not. And wow, look at that timeline. And look at that military production so early on. If it was me, I would always prefer having the Cuman Ram Rush rather than the Frankish TC drop. And I think this strategy could work at much higher elos. Actually, the Ram Rush has been a thing for a long time. And now with the cheaper archery range buildings, it's not too hard to throw a couple of archers behind. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for walking. Keep walking. Keep playing Age of Empires. Keep enjoying. Poop Lord out.